de fast food ou restauration rapide est, ok? Je crois que la meilleure chaîne de restauration est, I think the best fast food chain is, quoi? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What's your opinion? La meilleure chaîne de restauration, I think, je crois. You can also say, je crois que c'est. I think it's blank. So what's the best fast food chain in your opinion? Go. McDonald's, d'accord. Popeyes. Lassie's, d'accord. Keep going. Everybody, let's go. D'accord. D'accord. Keep going. I need to see everybody's opinion. What's the best fast food chain? D'accord. We got another one for KFC, another one for Chick-fil-A, another one for McDo, Timmy's, Dairy Queen, Taco Bell, Church's, oh là là, il y a beaucoup. Another one pour Popeyes, Taco Bell, A&W, un autre pour Chick-fil-A. Keep going. Tout le monde. Un autre, Taco Bell, d'accord. Burger King. One for Burger King, d'accord. Keep going, that's not everybody. Allez. Another one for DQ, un autre pour McDo, Tim's, merci. Keep going, that's not everybody yet. Still need a few more people. Quelle est votre opinion? I'm doing a, I've got a poll running here. So far, we've got a tie between McDo, Chick-fil-A, and Taco Bell. Only had 21 people answer so far. So we need a few more. Merci. Another one for Dairy Queen, another one for Dairy Queen. Whoa, Dairy Queen's ahead. Dairy Queen's ahead. Another one for McDo. We need a couple more people. Couple more people we haven't heard from yet. S'il vous plaît. Trey, what's the best fast food joint? In your opinion. Merci, Laura. Another one for McDo. D'accord, Cassie. Tremaine, are you there? Merci. Give me 1 second. I'm going to stop sharing for a bit. Bonjour, Michaela. Michaela, merci Tremaine. Michaela, what's the best fast food restaurant, in your opinion? Subway, merci Sébastien. D'accord. Michaela says Wendy's. This just goes to show you how many fast food restaurants there are because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have 13 different choices. And that's not even all of them, is it? Incroyable. Wow. Oui, c'est McDo. McDo, c'est numéro 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pour McDo. So 7 votes for McDo. Deuxième place, second place, c'est Dairy Queen. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Dairy Queen's in second place. And then in third place, Taco Bell with 3 votes. So we got McDonald's, Dairy Queen et Taco Bell. 1, 2 et 3. Est-ce que tu es d'accord que McDonald's est la meilleure chaîne de restauration? You can say je suis d'accord or je ne suis pas d'accord. Est-ce que tu es d'accord? Do you agree? McDonald's, c'est la meilleure chaîne de fast food? Trois personnes disent non, je ne suis pas d'accord. So where are all the people who voted for McDo? You have to say je suis d'accord. So far, everyone is anti-McDo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 personnes. No McDo. Une personne qui est d'accord. D'accord. Moi, personnellement, j'aime L'Aziz et j'aime aussi Pita Pit. J'aime beaucoup Pita Pit. Oui. Je suis what? I agree. I agree, I disagree. Je suis d'accord, je ne suis pas d'accord. I disagree. Or I don't agree. Je suis d'accord, I agree, je ne suis pas d'accord. I disagree. No, of course the opinion doesn't have an impact on the debate. We're just chatting. En pratique. En pratique. D'accord? Très bien, très bien. Merci beaucoup. So, prochaine. Décider ou manger. That's the first thing you have to do is decide, right? Let's say that we are back in normal times, right? Where we could possibly go out to eat somewhere. You have to decide where to eat. Décider ou manger. Où veux-tu manger? Where do you want to eat? You can practice repeating this at home with me. Où veux-tu manger? Où veux-tu manger? Where do you want to eat? Or, qu'est-ce que tu as envie de manger? What do you feel like? What do you feel like eating? Qu'est-ce que tu as envie de manger? And once you decide, let's go. Allons-y. Allons-y à McDo. Let's go to McDonald's. D'accord? McDo is how most people say McDonald's en français. Allons-y chez McDo. Allons-y chez McDo. D'accord? Prochaine. Commencez avec les boissons. Some drinks, par exemple. Du jus, du lait, du thé, du café. La boisson gazeuse is pop or soda. Of course, most people just say du Coke or un Coca, du Pepsi, du Sprite, du Fanta, etc. Le chocolat chaud, l'eau, la limonade. A cup of is une tasse de. A bottle of, une bouteille de. A can of, une canette. With ice, avec des glaçons. Avec des glaçons. That's ice. Yeah. C'est masculin. Oui. Then you might hear, when you step up to the counter, you might hear, que voudriez-vous? What would you like? Or, que désirez-vous? Which also means, what would you like? Okay. Que désirez-vous pour boire? What would you like to drink, for example? Or drinks, les boissons. Et pour manger, and to eat. And you can ask for l'addition, okay, the bill. Or your server may say, le total est, the total comes to, le total est. So how to say what you would like? Comment dire ce que tu veux? I'll have a would be je prends un or une. So for example, since our top place is McDonald's, d'accord? Je prends un Big Mac, par exemple. Okay? Or je voudrais un Big Mac. Je voudrais des frites. Right? What are les frites? Je voudrais des frites. What am I asking for if I say je voudrais des frites? Fries, exactement. Très bien. Okay? J'aimerais also means I would like. J'aimerais un Coke, s'il vous plaît. Okay? J'aimerais un Coke, s'il vous plaît. I would like a Coke. If you haven't chosen yet, je n'ai pas choisi. Je n'ai pas choisi. If you need one more minute, une minute encore, s'il vous plaît. Une minute encore. And if you're not sure, if you're asking, oui, Keen, vas-y. Go ahead, Keen. What's your question, love? How does j'aimerais differ from j'aime? J'aime means I like. J'aimerais means I would like. Okay, most people say I'd like a whatever, right? I'd like a Big Mac. They don't say I like a Big Mac when you're ordering it, right? You say I'd like. I would like is j'aimerais. J'aimerais. D'accord? Any other questions so far? Merci, Keen. Any other questions? D'accord. If you're not sure what to order, let's say you've never been to this particular fast food restaurant. Let's say you're in a different country and you're trying out a fast food place that you've never been to. You can say, what would you recommend? You can ask, qu'est-ce que vous recommandez? Almost like in English, qu'est-ce que vous recommandez? What would you recommend? Or you can ask, what's today's special? Because sometimes there's combo specials, d'accord? Quel est le plat du jour? Et quel est le plat du jour? Then we have how to pay. Comment payer? You can ask for the bill, l'addition, s'il vous plaît. To say I'm paying cash, je paie en espèces. Je paie en espèces. If you're using a debit card, carte bancaire. Carte bancaire. Credit card, à carte de crédit, s'il vous plaît. Carte de crédit, s'il vous plaît. Voilà. Okay. So, for example, if we had a server, right? Le travailleur or le serveur or la serveuse, d'accord? The server. They might say bonjour or salut, okay? You would say the same thing. If your server asks you this, que voudriez-vous boire? Que voudriez-vous boire? You would say, je prends or je voudrais, par exemple, okay? Whatever you would like to drink, because boire means to drink. Et pour manger, again, you would say, je prends or je voudrais. D'accord? Le prix total, the total is, je paie avec des billets or en espèces, la carte de crédit or la carte de débit or la carte bancaire. And then, of course, the server would always say to you, bonne journée. And you would also say, merci, bonne journée. Okay? It's just polite to always say, please, s'il vous plaît, and merci, very, very important. And bonne journée simply means have a good day or have a nice day. Ça va? Any questions there? Est-ce que vous avez des questions? Did any of you ever travel to Quebec in elementary school? Anybody ever been to Quebec in elementary school? No? Your friends did? D'accord? Oh, you were supposed to. D'accord? Crazy stuff happened there. Oh la la. Okay, keep that on the DL. Ça va? Anybody ever tried ordering anything in French while you were in Quebec? If you've gone? Oui, très bien, très bien. What did you order, Elora? Oh, but not in Quebec. D'accord. D'accord. Yeah, you can get away lots of French speaking in Ottawa too. Très bien. D'accord. So if you pay attention, and for those of you who are going to take French next year too, we're going to practice this even more. D'accord? We focus on ordering pizza, Tim Hortons, etc., etc. D'accord. But this will be able to definitely help you get by with ordering something. Ça va? Okay. We're going to make up a, oops, where's my list? No, c'est pas là. Give me 1 second. I'm going to find our vocabulary list because we've got a list that we're going to create ensemble, together. Le voilà. There we go. Okay. What's one vocabulary that you remember from that PowerPoint? Go. Or what's one thing that you would be able to use that you can remember for ordering something? Très bien, j'aimerais. Good. J'aimerais un or une. Très bien, merci beaucoup. So we can put here no bold letters and none of that. J'aimerais un or une. D'accord, très bien. What else could be useful? Très bien. Remembering to say merci and bonne journée. And je voudrais. Très bien. Je voudrais. And remembering to say s'il vous plaît. S'il vous plaît. And merci. Très bien. Remember anything else? And bonne journée. Oui. Bonne journée. Bravo. Any others that you remember that would be useful? How about to pay? Does anybody remember how to say cash? Je paie. Très bien. Je paie. I'm paying. Does anybody remember how to say cash or credit card or debit card? Oui, d'accord. In Canada, par billet, okay? Or en espèces, cash. Très bien. How about credit card or debit card? Anybody remember those ones? Très bien. Carte de crédit, or carte bancaire. Carte bancaire. Good. Très bien. Carte bancaire. Oopsies. Any others that you remember? J'aimerais, I would like. Je voudrais, I would like. Remembering to say s'il vous plaît, merci, bonne journée. Je paie par billet or en espèces. I'll pay cash. Je paie par billet or je paie en espèces. Je paie par carte de crédit or carte bancaire. Très bien. How would we say without? Does anybody remember without? If you wanted to say no, no mayonnaise or no something else. Très bien. Sans. Good. Sans. Très bien. If you wanted extra something, Papillon. Yes, I went there a long time ago to Le Papillon in Toronto. That's right. Ah, d'accord. You guys went there on a class trip. Très bien. And you got to order? You got to order en français? Très bien, très bien. I used to teach adults at night school. Oh, they're used to that though. They're used to that because they're the only restaurant, I'm pretty sure, in the whole GTA that they actually have French-speaking waiters, and they get lots of French classes going there. Because I used to teach adult French in night school, and I used to take my classes there too, so that they could practice their French. Désolé, Keen. Poor Keen, oh là là. Ne pleure pas. Ne pleure pas, don't cry. Things will get better and there will be class trips, don't worry. D'accord? D'accord. If we wanted to say extra something, d'accord? It's supplémentaire. Supplémentaire. So if you wanted extra ketchup, by the way, or extra mayo, avec de la mayonnaise supplémentaire is how you would say that, d'accord? Extra. Sans mayonnaise, no mayonnaise, please, par exemple. D'accord? Très bien, très bien. Okay, we're going to look at our textbook, okay? And we're going to take a look at des préférences ou des restrictions. It sounds almost like in English, right? Preferences or restrictions. Des préférences ou des restrictions. We're going to read a couple of of these sentences, d'accord? Of people talking about things that they order. And you are going to decide if they are des préférences ou des restrictions. Is it a preference or is it a restriction? Ça va? So, numéro 1 says, j'étais végétalien, mais j'ai changé d'idée. Et maintenant, je suis végétarien. Cette omelette au fromage a l'air délicieuse. Est-ce que c'est une préférence ou une restriction? What do you think? Une restriction? I don't think so. I don't think it's a restriction. I think it's une préférence. What would constitute a restriction as far as eating goes, do you think? Let's talk about that. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Like an allergy almost?
An allergy, oui, très bien. That would definitely be a restriction. Yeah. What else would restrict someone from eating something? Oui, if someone has a doctor's advice that they can't eat something, or if someone can't eat gluten. Par exemple, moi, okay, I have a nasty intolerance, thankfully not an allergy, but I do have an intolerance to gluten, so I can have a little bit, like one day every couple of months, but if I eat more than that, then I'll feel absolutely miserable. Lactose intolerance, oui, which most people have and don't even know it. Très bien. Un régime alimentaire is more like a diet. It's a diet. It could be une restriction. It could be if it's on doctor's advice, par exemple, if someone has to go on a diet. Strict, very strict diet. Très bien. What are some other reasons why someone might not eat something and it's not a preference, it's a restriction? We said allergy, intolerance, doctor's advice, if they're on a strict diet for health reasons. Très bien, raison religieuse. For religious reasons, there are many people who don't eat certain things for religious reasons. Très bien, très bien. For example, some people, their religion asks for vegetarianism. Ça va, très bien. Good. If someone is, for example, a vegan like myself, d'accord, which is for ethical reasons, not for diet or for anything else, that's definitely not a preference. That is a restriction. D'accord? If it's for ethical reasons, you're against whatever it might be, whether it's animal suffering or environmental reasons, etc. You don't switch that on and off. So it's not a preference, it's une restriction. D'accord? So this person says, j'étais végétalien, mais j'ai changé d'idée. You just changed your mind. So really, that's more like une préférence rather than une restriction. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? D'accord? So, végétarien, végétarien, vegetarian, d'accord? Végétalien, végétalien is like plant-based, d'accord? Used to mean vegan, but mostly nowadays people just say vegan for vegan, d'accord? Très bien. Let's try numéro 2. J'aime les pâtes, mais je dois suivre un régime sans gluten. Heureusement, thankfully, ce restaurant offre des pâtes sans gluten. Qu'est-ce que vous pensez? Préférence ou restriction? What do you think the answer is? Préférence ou restriction? You can write your answer in the chat. Très bien, oui, une restriction, good. Okay, I have to follow a gluten-free diet. Je dois suivre un régime sans gluten. Okay, the person has to follow a gluten-free diet. Thankfully, this restaurant offers gluten-free pasta. Ça va? Thankfully, nowadays, people actually recognize that this is an allergy and can be a serious health hazard, d'accord, for people who, for example, have celiac disease, like a good friend of mine. Not too many years ago, not a lot of people believed that this was actually real because people have eaten stuff for so long and nobody had any kind of these problems. But all of a sudden you start realizing that people aren't feeling well and you find out what the culprit is, and it is actually gluten. So thankfully it's recognized nowadays that some people just can't eat it, that it really makes them sick. So thankfully there are lots of options sans gluten available more and more widely and everywhere. Très bien. Numéro 3. Je ne mange pas de porc à cause de ma religion. Alors, je prends le saumon. Préférence ou restriction? What do you think? Préférence ou restriction? Non, ce n'est pas préférence. C'est une restriction. Okay, why? Because à cause de ma religion. Okay, this person does not eat pork. Je ne mange pas de porc à cause de ma religion. So their religion prohibits them from eating pigs. D'accord? Alors je prends le saumon. So I will have the salmon. That is une restriction. D'accord? Merci beaucoup. Et puis ici, numéro 4. La bonne santé est importante pour moi. Good health, la bonne santé is important to me. Je mange beaucoup de légumes et j'évite, I avoid, les aliments gras. Okay, fatty foods, greasy foods. Gras means fat. Il y a une excellente buffet de salade ici. There's an excellent salad buffet here. Est-ce que c'est préférence ou restriction? What do you think? Oui, très bien. Préférence. Definitely a preference. This person, their health is important to them, and so they eat according to that preference that they want to eat. They prefer to eat healthy, healthier food. Très bien. Good. Numéro 5. J'ai une allergie aux noix. Je dois avoir mon EpiPen avec moi en tout temps. Beaucoup de desserts contiennent des noix. Alors, je prends une salade de fruits. So that one's nice and easy. Restriction ou très bien. That's definitely une restriction. J'ai une allergie aux noix. I have a nut allergy, like so many people do, okay? Je dois avoir mon EpiPen avec moi en tout temps. I always have to carry my EpiPen with me. Beaucoup de desserts contiennent des noix. So lots of desserts contain nuts. So, alors, je prends une salade de fruits. I'm going to have a fruit salad. Très bien. Et finalement, numéro 6, j'ai une intolérance au lactose. Je suis contente que ce restaurant offre des plats sans lactose, comme ce chili. So I have a lactose intolerance. Est-ce que c'est restriction ou préférence? Très bien. C'est une restriction. Good. Okay. So I have a lactose intolerance. I'm very happy that this restaurant offers lactose-free dishes, des plats sans lactose, comme ce chili, like this chili. Très bien, good stuff. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let you take a look at this page, and I'd like you to write down any new vocabulary words that you think would be helpful that we can add to our vocabulary page to talk about preferences, restrictions, ordering food, etc. D'accord? I'd like you to take note of one or two, let's make it 2 words at least, that we can then add to our vocabulary list. D'accord? So grab something to write with or open up a doc so that you can write the words down, and then we're going to share them. I would like everyone to give me 1 word at least. Something new, might be something that you know what it means, that you don't know what it means, something that we don't have on our list yet. Okay, je vous donne 2 minutes. I'll give you a couple of minutes. I'll scroll down in a sec, okay? Sure, it can be a sentence. Keen, you're looking for new words, okay? Then you're going to share them with me so we can add them to our vocabulary page. Any 2 new words, preferably words that you don't know what they mean, okay? Don't share them yet. Don't share them yet, guys, when we're on our vocabulary page, okay? I'm going to scroll down so you can get the last 3, d'accord? Okay, 1 more minute. Would anybody like to see the top 3 again? The 3 on the top part of the page, just let me know. Okay. Just 1 second and I'll scroll back to the top of the page. Okay. Voilà. Okay, ça va? We're going to go to our vocabulary page. D'accord? And when I call on you, if you could please give me the 1 or 2 words or sentences that you have chosen. Ça va? And we'll go over them together. D'accord? Alors, let's start with Precious, s'il te plaît. And then Laura. D'accord? Régime. Régime, which is diet. Très bien. And then Laura? Aliment gras. Très bien. Aliment gras. Good. For fatty foods. Bravo. Très bien. We might have that. That's okay. Wheat. Kevin. D'accord. Végétalien. Végétalien. I'll fix the accents after. And intolérance au lactose. Très bien, merci beaucoup. Oui, Cassie? Allergie, très bien. Une allergie. Oups, allergie. Good, an allergy. Bravo. Oui, Hadia? J'évite, très bien. I avoid, j'évite. Will you stick in? No, won't stick in the accent. Très bien, merci beaucoup. Et Laura? Régime, très bien, merci. Et Adriana? That's okay. How about you, Adriana? Ah, d'accord. Did you pick any words to add to our vocabulary list? Et Simran, s'il te plaît? Merci. Saumon. Le saumon. And then there was le menu. Très bien. D'accord. Hop là. Puis, s'il te plaît, John. Je suis tellement content. Je suis tellement content. I'm very happy. D'accord. Puis, s'il te plaît, quoi? Quoi, what were your words again? Merci, heureusement. Oui, Trey, go ahead. Thankfully, heureusement, thankfully. D'accord. Ce régime est végétalien. Végétalien et contienne. Oui, Laura, go ahead. What's another one? La bonne santé, très bien. Contient, contains, la bonne santé, très bien. Merci beaucoup. How about you, Kushi? And then Jasraj. Merci. Oui, Jasraj? Aliment gras, merci. Et Anton? J'évite, merci. Nicholas? Intolérance et fruits de mer, d'accord. Fruits de mer, seafood, très bien. And we got the word intolérance. Merci beaucoup. Michaela? Michaela, are you there? D'accord. What was the question? Honey, where have you been? We're adding words to our vocabulary list from the page we were just reading. Never mind. Assis? Très bien, merci beaucoup. Et Ariane? Yep, words that you saw on the page. How about you, Kyle? Kyle, are you there? This is really annoying, folks. Okay. No, never mind, Kyle. We're moving on. So what I would like you to do is I'm going to post that vocabulary list.